it's drawing that kind of logical conclusion for them, but then also trying to maybe bait their own like competitiveness out of them sometimes. Because like men like that want to be kind of challenged. So like if you can kind of challenge them like that, like, oh shit. Like, because also I think one of the big things, if you look at the 4 reasons anyone doesn't buy anything, is going to be money, it's going to be spouse, time, and then it's going to be limiting belief. So like a lot of people actually sometimes, a lot of people sometimes it's a limited belief. They don't actually think they can do that because it's a mindset issue. Oh, I can never get abs because I've never done it before. But that's actually your job in the sales call to like be like, draw on where other areas of life they've been really successful. Be like, it's actually easier to fucking lose 10 kilos than it is to make a $10 million business. Yeah, which wait, like just don't fucking eat so much. So that's kind of like the big thing I would try and nail on those guys who are kind of super successful is a lot of time they have like a mental block around that. Anything else on the ads side? We'll kind of dance on that.
Just a quick and simple question. Let's say we want to hit 10K.
Yeah.
Okay. So should I focus on boosting as a top of funnel?
Yeah.
And then retargeting as a middle of funnel? Or you mentioned about influence engine. That would be
I wouldn't do that yet. I would just start with a boost, essentially get that profitable, and then just try and spend more.
Say again, please.
So so literally I would get the boosting so it's profitable, and then I would look to try and then scale that up to then spend it more. So like
how much?
As much as you can till it breaks. So you know set. Where I see a massive problem on ads, I don't know why. When you tend to go over about 200 a day, is they tend to get iffy. So then what I would do from an ads point is I then duplicate the ad at like a slightly lower budget of maybe 100, and I'll start to scale that one up, and then I'll duplicate it again. Generally, when each campaign goes over like, I have no idea why. When they go over about 200, I see they tend to kind of drop in terms of performance, or the cost per lead goes up a lot. So I would then just, if you do get an ad campaign that does that, one of the best things you can actually do sometimes is actually pull the ad spend back down like 50%, and then actually just duplicate the campaign with a lower budget and kind of spread it between the two, and it kind of balances out.
That we get from for a boost once, would it?
It's the same thing from a boost. You can boost one post more than one time. Sorry, you can boost the same piece of content more than one time.
Yeah. But if your cost per follower is like 250, but it's still profitable, should you scale it down and scale it up?
It depends how profitable it is. And like this is a really interesting thing from an ad side of perspective. Let's say like people talk about like real estate sometimes. And this is why actually the most important thing you can do is invest in your business and put money into ads and stuff like that, because people are obsessed about buying real estate and doing whatever. It's like, okay, cool. So you could buy an apartment, and let's say in 12 months' time you make 25%, right? And let's say you put 100 grand into that. If you could then, for example, let's say your ads are 3 to 1, well, surely I'd just be better off putting 100 grand into ads, and in like month 1, I've got fucking 300K back. So like it makes no sense in terms of people doing this, which is why like you just understand the kind of maths in your business. The goal is to kind of get from an ads perspective to be able to keep spending more until it starts to kind of break and then rein it in. So like, which is why I say if you've got one thing that kind of works, I wouldn't overcomplicate it from an ad side of thing. Just kind of scale that, and if you're struggling to scale that anymore, I would then be like, okay, cool, maybe we need to kind of pivot and do another strategy.
Because like some of our ones, like cost per follower is nearly 250, but it's making money. So
What's the return on investment on it?
If you enjoyed this clip and you're a business owner, content creator, or coach, and you want help in terms of exactly how to scale your business to the next level using ads, AI, VSLs, setters, and building teams to basically monetize your business and monetize your knowledge, but without you having to press all the buttons, it's never been easier than before. What we can do is we can walk through the whole process in terms of how we're doing this over and over and over again with content creators, with business owners. If you hit the link at the bottom of this video, you can book a call with us and the team. We can audit your whole business, show you where the bottlenecks are, and show you exactly how we can scale. And if we think you're a good fit to work with us, we can show you what that looks like too.